Hello everybody, welcome to Parks United Reformed Church on a Thursday afternoon. It's the Access to Food Forum. We've had all sorts of things this week, all sorts of events and activities, but this one is connecting all those different organisations who work in crisis food or actually the sort of the long-term support for people in community meals and things like that. So it's great to see Ian and Julie here from Poole Food Bank, and quite often we've had Tracy and Tammy also coming to this. Of course it reminds me is that there are all sorts of people we connect with already. So you've got Maggie here from Citizens Advice, whose team we've now got benefits advisors in most of the food banks, certainly in BCP land, to try and sort of add that extra level of support that we can give. And of course we have a real desire to put financial resilience people into each of our places as well. So to have those people who can do that income maximisation. Are you getting all the benefits you need? Have you got a budget? And it's just training up volunteers to do that. So it reminded me this week, I sat down with Karen Hancock. Karen, thank you for what you're doing. Karen is within the CMA team. She's the one of the team leaders, but also she does all the debt relief orders. Now that you can get a relief from 30k of debt or going up to 50k of debt soon. But it obviously a lot of detail to go into that, and as with everything we do on a CMA, it's got some really clear and structured processes to it. But it is a massive help to some individuals, and so it just reminded me again what a super thing it is. We have CMA. It is, as Karen said, it's the biggest face-to-face free debt advice that in the area, our CMA team. So big honour to you, but also that takes a responsibility, because of course it's not just financial stuff. There's a lot of personal, just as we talked about our three resiliences, that material, relational and spiritual. Well, that's really shown again in CMA, where a lot of the work is personal and pastoral, just coming alongside individuals. We were down filming at Poole Food Bank on Monday in Crationa. Thank you for opening up for us. You had a volunteer there, but sadly the two clients you were hoping to see didn't turn up. And that's quite a common experience, and we're aware that it takes a toll on volunteers. It's an onerous thing to do because the FCA sets really high standards. So we're just having a bit of a think about that. We'd love to put more capacity in. It's great now that we're working with Bournemouth Food Bank. We also want to get to the point where we are, and we are already working with all our HIA tenants. We then want to get to the point where we can come alongside Smile clients as well. So right across every project. But it takes time, and it also takes a bit of funding, which is where if you can spare a moment this week to give Nick a bit of prayer, because he's writing with myself the bid to the Henry Smith charity. That's could be a really chunky bid of multi-year funding. We've had 5 goes in something like the last 7 or 8 years, and we're getting closer and closer and closer. So we're really going to go for it this time before they close it off for a while. So think of Ian this week, think of Nick this week rather. And if you come across any of the CMA team, give a bit of cheerleading to them. They do an amazing job, and it's detailed work. So we're really grateful for them. Just another reminder this coming week. So Friday, it's our 20th anniversary breakfast down at the pier. And we've got about 107 already signed up. So hopefully you're signed up. If you're not, please go and if you can come along, do sign up. And if you've gone for a particular project, it'd be great to have one of your guests or tenants or clients coming with you to enjoy that time. We're going to mix a whole load of partners, and we've got ex-trustees and ex-staff coming along and people like that. So we're quite excited about that. We're going to show the film for the first time that we made last week. It was really great. We've made all it. We got three of our clients or guests in a room and just asked them to talk and tell their story. It was really moving. Rachel was there, and she was moved to tears at one point. So look forward to that. And we're also going to celebrate our long service volunteers. So Tom should have been in touch with you about who is on the list, and if you can encourage them to come along, please do. So we had a Moorlands event this last week, where we were with about 80 church and community leaders from churches, and thinking about what are the fruits we're seeing in our Monday to Saturday activity, what are the things we'd really love to see coming to the fore, and what do we need to put into the soil and do together so that we can see more fruit. It was a great day, and we had another one the following day about the homelessness side of that. So there's some really lovely things going on, but it's a reminder that we need God's help in all we do, or certainly I do. And the verse we had at the end of the Moreland stay was from Ephesians 3, which said, "My God can do immeasurably more than all you can ask or imagine." The bell's just gone, so we're on the next round of what we're doing here. Thanks for all you're doing, and see you soon.